Hello Year 4. Welcome to your home learning for this week. We hope that you had a fantastic half term and managed to get out into the sunshine, had plenty of ice creams and enjoyed splashing in your pools. But I'm going to talk you through what our learning is for this week. We've got lots of exciting things for you to get on with at home. And there's going to be a little bit of extra help this week, so watch out for the videos on the YouTube channel from myself and Miss Edelston. So we'll be helping you with some of your learning this week. But I'm just going to talk you through what we'd like you to do. As always, everything that you need will be on the Google Drive in week 11 in that folder there. I'm not going to go through the Google Drive with you because you're all experts at that now. So I'm just going to talk you through your tasks and your activities. And like I say, watch out for some YouTube clips because Miss Edelston and I will be explaining a little bit more. Now, maths this week, we are going to be moving on to money. So if you were in school this week, we'd be learning all about money, and it's a really good opportunity actually to learn about money at home because we use money all the time, okay? We are going to be drawing on lots of our knowledge from year 4 in our maths learning this week. We are going to need to think about place value. We are going to be thinking about comparing different amounts of money and ordering them from smallest to largest and largest to smallest. You're going to have to think about rounding to estimate. So think about the rounding rhyme that we learnt. 1, 2, 3, 4, round down to the floor. That one, okay? And we're also going to be drawing upon our knowledge of all the 4 mathematical operations. So we're going to be thinking about adding, subtracting, multiplying and dividing money. The other thing that's also important is that you know that 100 pence equals £1 because that's going to be really useful today. Like I said though, there is another video on Harrison YouTube channel, so come and have a look at some of the maths questions with me and we'll talk about a couple of those to help get you started. Also BBC Bite Size are back, so they've got a daily lesson for you should you also want to have a look at that. Now in the maths activity folder this week there are some money challenges, some money games and some money activities, and there's a new thing called a flashback 4. So this is 4 questions and it's a flashback because you're going to have to think back to what we've learned already in year 4. So there are 4 different types of questions for you to have a go at, and there's always in the corner here, if you can see it, a shape. Now that's a 3D shape there. I want to know what the name of that 3D shape is. So actually it's not a flashback 4, it's a flashback 5 because we've got to think about the shape as well. Spellings as always. Choose your spellings from your year 3-4 spelling mat and practice. There's also some activity mats and some crosswords to keep you going, and then there's also the spag mat thinking about your punctuation and grammar skills. Remember to choose the one that's going to challenge you, not the one that's too easy, not the one that's too hard, the one that you're going to have to really think about and the one that's going to challenge you. So 2 new reading comprehensions for you to have a go at this week. We've got a story about a bear, and then we've got a non-fiction text on vicious Vikings. Now we know loads about Vikings already, but remember when we're doing a reading comprehension, we've got to think about what's in the text. What can we read? What's on the page? So I know you know loads about Vikings, but you can't just put any old thing down. You've got to really think carefully about what's there. Okay. English this week, we're going to be starting a book study on the book called The Sheep Pig, which was written by the author Dick King-Smith. Now, during the unit, we're going to be doing lots and lots of different types of writing, and it's going to last us for a couple of weeks. And as I said, there's going to be some reading from the text. There's also the text on the Google Drive for you to read. You're going to be having to do some reading. Maybe you could do that out loud to your family. And like I said, there's going to be some extra videos on the YouTube channel with me talking to you about what your writing's going to be and how you can, some resources for you to have a go at that yourself. Now, we've got a very interesting new topic this week. We are going to be starting our history topic. It's new. You are the first year 4s to ever do it, and it's called the Heroic Home Front. And you're going to be learning about Fareham during World War II. And your learning journey is going to start in a very familiar place. Check out that YouTube channel to see what Mr. Harris and Miss Edelston have been up to. And they'll talk to you about what your learning is in history. Science this week, we're going to carry on our journey on our living things, and we're going to be building on our classification key, and we're going to be thinking more about and discovering more about vertebrates and invertebrates. and ending up with a super challenge for you to complete. So there's a little clip about your science learning as well. I thought you might want to have a little bit of fun with some everyday art. It's always good to keep our creative minds working, and it's nice to have a break from the maths and the writing and the science and the history. So there's a fun art challenge, which is all about clouds and sky. And next week, we're going to be starting a new art unit all on pointillism. So we're going to be asking you to get a little bit arty. So have fun, enjoy the learning. Remember to email us at year4@harrisonprimaryschool.co.uk with everything that you've been doing so that we can share it in our celebration assembly. Have fun, and I will see you soon. Bye.